It's the day before Valentine's Day, February 13th. We're at the school. I just ran around all over the school for several hours promoting the Phi Theta Kappa Valentine's dance tonight. Do you want to plug that in? Your seatbelt, honey, or we'll be harassed by that. Well, there's that too. Anyway, finally I just quit after I talked to every single person on campus. Some of them were avoiding me because I was very, very animated and enthusiastic.
You were awesome, baby. You were awesome. You were like a super ticket trooper. It was cool.
I didn't sell any, you guys.
I'm sorry, right? The deck was kind of stacked against you.
Well, for one thing, it's like it costs money, and money is something students don't have. Right. Secondly, it takes time, and time is another thing students don't have. So, yeah. But anyway, they didn't sell any yesterday either, but I at least went out and, you know, interacted with people, and I did this thing, like, I would walk up to them and I would say, I know that right now you're probably daydreaming, where is a dance I could attend tonight for Valentine's Day? And you're in luck because there's going to be one at the East Wing Eatery tonight between 7 and 10. It costs,
you know what?
$3.
The only way to... I'm sorry, I'm interrupting kind of because
can you go in
I'm
there?
realizing the only way to get to the tennis courts is through the gym. And
there's no way... Well, why don't you pull in there and turn all the way around?
I wanted to like, go and see what happens up there. Like maybe that's the only way. You go
He's been making me laugh like crazy all day, you guys.
Yeah, that's how you do it. You have to go all the way behind that gate over here.
Well, let's park up here and go.
Like, hike up there.
I want to go hiking that way because this is dumb that you can't.
It's okay. We're gonna do it.
Okay, cool.
We're on
They're
a quest,
gonna go with us.
guys. Yeah.
So anyway, I said $3 per person, $5 for a couple. I said it may be the most spectacular day of your life. And then to some of them, I said, I think that you're really meant to be there. You know,
cool,
stuff like
baby.
that. And so I just felt it, like they were really meant to be there, and so I told them, you know. And then I said tickets at the door, which I had tickets.
Did you get the feeling that there was anybody that you got the feeling like you really better not go? I got a bad feeling about it.
Well, there were people. It was very difficult to approach these strangers, honey. It's not easy for me to do that.
No.
Although you probably think it is. It's very hard for me.
No, you just make it look easy.
Well, I've learned it over time. I used to be a cripplingly shy person that I would even look up at people. So people from like high school are like, what happened to her? How'd she become a movie star? So because this is who I've always been, maybe, you know, it just took a little while for me to discover it. I want to blame them because they were all popular in high school and were rude and mean and stuff, but probably not all of them. But, you know, if you're in high school, be cool to the nerds, man, the outcasts, because they're the ones who are going to change the world. You guys will probably not do anything and not really achieve anything with your lives. That's all my high school.
Who was it?
Friends that...
We saw somebody in a film recently who was, I guess, like a nerd. Maybe it was... I don't think it was Jack White, but they were like... Their success was like their revenge.
That was a dude. That was Jimmy Page, honey.
Was it Jimmy Page?
Remember how he was a nerd playing in that nerd band?
Didn't he say something like, "This is for the nerds," or "This is for"? I don't remember.
Maybe, but I do. I think it's cool because he's also a painter, an amazing painter. And anyway, sorry, you know, you popular people might actually achieve something in your life, but it'll be harder for them.
Well, I think so.
It's harder whenever you have an easy life. It's the people with the difficult life that have it easy. Because we learn all this stuff. We learn all this stuff. We have to survive.
Well, you're sort of forced to be more passionate about life, aren't you? If you have to in order to, like, Yeah, survive, fight to stay alive.
We're just fight. We learn to fight just to get food and shelter, so we can apply that to everything we do because we're that determined and passionate about everything. You know, like I healed my own pustule because I'm determined to stay away from the freaking doctors, honey. My baby's determined. Well, he may not be determined to stay away from the doctors, but he's determined to heal. Yeah. And everybody, you should go to the freaking doctor if you think you need to, you know. It's like, we're not trying to tell you not to go to the doctor.
I might listen to
honey, this is fun,
right now,
God.
But, you know, that's pretty open-minded, right?
Yeah.
Whether they're a doctor or not, if they have an opinion, maybe I'll listen to it and say.
Any opinion.
But if they're a doctor...
Yeah.
They want you to pay money for their opinion, you know? And it's like, really? You can't, like...
I don't know. I guess...
You could see if you actually want them to do something.
There has to be a balance.
Pay them money, but, you know, they can't just be like, pay me money and then I'll do something, you know, because...
What are they going to do? You're going to go in, they're going to ask you a bunch of questions, and then you're going to answer them, and then they're going to tell you their opinion. That's all. And then you can go back or go do something else.
Will be intriguing
my opinion is very helpful too, but I don't get paid for it. Nobody does that unless they watch our clips, and then they have to watch a whole lot of them, and the advertisements, and they have to be our subscriber. But that's easy for them to do. That's not really even money. It's just a little time. And to be honest, you don't even have to watch those ads, you know. Get up and walk away and come back when it's done. Go get something to eat. Which I would really like some pizza tonight, honey. I am really happy.
Let's have pizza.
Okay, here's the deal. I smelled pizza when I went into the cafeteria today.
And that just, like, grabbed you inside.
It did, even their pizza, which is, well, we think we might be prejudiced against the school because, like, we've been saying, in their cafeteria, we've been saying, well, they don't make anything good. And then, like, yesterday, we were naming all the exceptions.
Right, and it was, like, everything we'd eaten there over the past several days.
A bunch of stuff. So maybe we're just like narrow-minded and think, well, because it's cafeteria food, it shouldn't be good.
Well, I don't know. Maybe they've just like served us some dishes that were so exceptionally bland, so impressively bland,
so impressively ordinary.
Yeah, but I like almost offensively so. Like this food is like offensively bland. It's weird because bland is like
not
the
offensive.
Absence of.
But that's offensive, you know.
But yeah, maybe it had just enough flavor to mock you, mock you for what you were eating. Like, I mock you for eating me because, I'm a joke as far as flavor is concerned. Like, there is some, but it's a joke. It's like, that's the icing on the cake.
Well, it's almost none. It's almost no flavor. And then you put salt on it and it just tastes like salt. And then you put Tabasco on it, it tastes like salt and Tabasco. Which nobody wants to just eat salt and Tabasco if you have a choice.
What have I done, though? You started this clip out by saying maybe we're prejudiced against how we talked about all this good stuff, but now I'm on a rampage against them again.
Well, there's truth to it. You don't want bland in life. I mean, people who seek out bland, come on, do you really like hanging out with them? They're boring. So, if you want to spice up your life, like literally start eating spice, right?
Well, yeah.
Would you mind rolling up the window? Oh, wait. Okay, sorry.
We're going to sit here for a second.
Well, we're excited. Okay, so there's that. And then let's do 2 shout-outs. Well, it's not really a shout-out, but I want to mention that I ran into John Block today. He's our newest fan. He asked me... Actually, I walked past him about 1,000 times to where we started avoiding each other's gaze because, you know, it's so awkward after a while. But I forgive him. He didn't do that because of, you know, snobbery. It's like after 20 times of acknowledging each other, you pretend like you don't see each other, right? It's not that big of a campus, and we were working in the same area. But, so anyway, he said, do you have any clips that you've uploaded today? And I said, or lately, and I said that we just uploaded Journey to the Sultan's Palace. He said, I'll watch it tonight. So, and then Jose, he doesn't really know about our film as far as we know, but he works in the media lab, and we're always printing up posters, and this is the one we printed today. I'll read it to you in a second. But Jose works in there, and when I picked up these posters, I actually had to get my student ID back.
Right.
Because I checked out a pair of headphones. And uploaded a clip called Almost Normal. Excuse me. And then when I picked up these posters, I said, "It's Jose, right?" And he said, "Yeah." He said, "Are you two America's Most Wanted?" And we said, "Yeah. And if we're not, we will be soon." And he smiled. So he's been paying attention to our posters we've been leaving around. And another lady told, I didn't hear her name, but it sounded like something like, what was her name? She saw your special poster.
Oh, I don't remember.
Daisy Lay. I think that was her name, actually. Something like Daisy Lay or Lazy Lay. But it was a Russian name, so I had a hard time understanding her accent. But anyway, she was interested. She didn't... Actually, we haven't had anyone bring us any of our posters to sign, but... What if at the end of our show, like, we still have the same 7 people watching, you know? In like 5 years from now. Well, we would be awesome.
We'll take them out to dinner at Denny's.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
But can we make it Horseman's Haven? Because that's my favorite
come
restaurant.
On, it's a special
okay, cool.
occasion, right?
That would be awesome. So anyway, the Land of Tranquil Light, and that's us. You should know. We took that picture out there by the courtyard, outside the cafeteria. It says, "They're smiling because they're nuts. Who the hell are these weird narcissists who keep distributing posters of themselves all over the place? We're Darren Graham and Jody Drinkwater of the Land of Tranquil Light YouTube channel. In other words, we're these weird narcissists who spend our time filming ourselves and telling you how damn special we are. Watch our clips. Anytime, any place where there's internet. The Land of Tranquil Light Facebook. The Land of Tranquil Light YouTube channel. Come get some."
I love it. My baby is audacious.
Oh, I'm just...
You are.
Didn't have anything to do, honey.
I love it. I love it.
It was fun. Can't wait to hang one of these up at home.
It's fun.
These are this one's my favorite one. Well, the first one. This one and the first one.
I love this one, baby.
Yeah. They're all pretty darn cool. They're all really eccentric and weird and different, but ironically, this one and the first one were done off of a template.
I know.
The other two were Adobe Illustrator.
If I was walking around the school and I started seeing these getting posted, I'd actually stop and pay attention.
I would too.
I might even get a little twinge of happiness, like, oh, they put a new poster up. But then when I go watch the show, probably.
Well, eventually, after you saw enough of them, honey, and then you saw you limping over campus, his leg isn't quite as good as it should be, you guys, but we're trying. And then me, we're always arm in arm, all over each other. We're interesting, honey, no matter what we do. So, yeah, they're going to start paying attention.
This came out great, baby. I love it.
I like it, too. My lips are dried out, but I like it too. I think it's really cool. We look like movie stars, but we act like freaks. Which, maybe that's what a movie star is, honey. But my baby's got a different look today. He's ethereal. He shaved his face the other day.
Just for the record, Willem Dafoe.
Kind of Willem Dafoe, but not just Willem Dafoe.
Figure.
Yeah, ethereal in the same sense as otherworldly, alien, in the same sense as David Bowie. But people might think, oh well, that's an extreme comparison. I don't think so. I think that they have a lot of the same kind of, well, freakish features, but freakish in the way that makes you you know, intrigued with their face, you know. So that's what you definitely have. You're freakish, babe.
I like it.
You're perfectly freakish.
No, that's really cool.
I'm kind of freakish too, I guess,
baby.
but at least that's what people treat me like. Like I'm freakish.
Baby. You're kind of a freak, honey. In lots of ways, in lots of wonderful ways.
Well, good. I think we need more freaks in this world. And the freaks are all like, yeah, I'll go for that.
How gorgeous my baby looks today.
I decided to put this with...
Perfect for a red hot Valentine's Day. I love it.
Look at what my sweetheart bought me at the school. It's kind of wilting, but... A carnation. That was nice, babe. I love that. Hey, while we're at Smith's, let's get some chocolates for each other, but we'll share them. You know.
Okay.
I really want that. Tomorrow's Valentine's Day, and
that's a great idea.
Okay,
babe.
let's do something. Let's buy some candles. Oh, come on. Maybe we shouldn't buy all this stuff. I want to celebrate Valentine's Day in the house with you. You know, with candles and food, and maybe...
All right, we'll get some nice stuff. We'll have